Hey guys, welcome to Pixel Talk. I am Corbin Stuckey. Again, I am joined by my friend Cody Pentecost, who is from Santa Rosa, California, who is visiting Florida this week. Say hello, Cody.
What up?
I got a comment from a girl named Kate Williams. I hadn't viewed it in 4 days because it was put under my listing as spam, and that's why this is kind of late for me making this video. Really sorry about that, Kate. But basically, she wanted us to do a reaction to the Power Rangers fan film that came out, I think it was a week or two ago. Number one, I'd already seen it, so I couldn't really necessarily do a full awesome reaction. So yeah, I didn't want to fake a reaction. And two, the video is 15 minutes long. So instead of I showed Cody the video. Instead of doing a reaction to the video, we're just gonna give you our thoughts on what we think of this Power Rangers fan film. So yeah, Cody, what'd you think of this?
I thought it was pretty gory at some parts.
Yeah, definitely.
But I think to really understand the video, you have to know Power Rangers.
Yeah, definitely, because you didn't really know who the villain was at the end, right?
No.
Okay. Yeah, and basically, from what the video was supposed to be, I absolutely loved it. It was a adult R-rated Power Rangers film, very gory, very violent. The producer of the short film was Adi Shankar. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but he's worked on films like Dread and stuff like that. He's made short films in the past. He's done, which you guys should really check Dread out. It's a really good movie. And you should also check out short films on YouTube. Punisher, Dirty Laundry, and Venom, Truth and Journalism. He's done those short films, and this is basically his third short film, the Power Rangers bootleg film. And his films are actually really good. Yes, they are very gory and very, adult themed, but it's a really awesome video. I am a fan of the Power Rangers, and as a fan, I absolutely loved it. I know a lot of the fans out there loved it, but there was a lot of controversy when this came out because it was somewhat of it was a parody, kinda. It was taking this kids show and making it into this R-rated film. And it's a parody. Sometimes parodies involve irony, where they take kids shows and turn them into dark things. That is parody sometimes. And this is the first time in history where this, the original company who owned Power Rangers, basically, I don't want to say sued him, but they wanted him to take the video down because he was using the Power Rangers name. What do you think of that?
I think that it should be okay to do something like that.
Because,
I mean, it's not really harming the Power Rangers. If anything, it's going to give it more viewers and make people more want to watch it.
Exactly. Yeah, I feel as though this is just it. Like I said, it's just a fan film. It's not taking anything away from the original Power Ranger series. And he stated that this isn't a pitch for a movie. This is just something that he wanted to do as a short film. And he wasn't even gaining any money off of it. This was just something that he made. He could have easily made money off of this from YouTube, from YouTube revenue of advertisements on his video, because the video got I think 8 million views the first day and everything. And he could have easily made a lot of money, but he didn't. He didn't make any money off of this. He wasn't promoting it in his own way. It was just a short film that he wanted to share with people, and it still got taken down. Thank God it's finally back up, because they got everything out of the way, the copyright claims and everything. But it's just really weird how it got this far, this fan film, And also, me and Cody actually went to Pentacon this weekend. If you guys want to check that out, I'll put an annotation down below for you guys to see my vlogging channel, and you can see the videos of us going to Pentacon. And while I was down there, this was before you got here Saturday. I was there Friday, but the Power Rangers were actually there, the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and I actually got to talk to the Red Ranger and the Black Ranger about what they thought of the fan film. And the Red Ranger was like, I posted my I guess review on Facebook. I didn't bash it or anything, but yeah, if you want to see that, you should check it out. He was a really nice guy. I love the Red Ranger. And basically what he said is like he thought the film was really well done and everything. It was a really like what they were trying to do was really well done. However, he just thought that since like Power Rangers is like a kids show, this is kind of like it was weird. He liked it for what it was like, for what it stood for. He thought it was well done, but like he was like, yeah, I'm not really like into the R-rated stuff. Yeah, that's totally understandable. Like these guys are coming from like really good places here. I totally agree with what they're saying. Like Power Rangers is like a kids film or a kids show. Sorry, and I will say as a fan, as like viewing this as like from a fan film parody, I guess it was actually really well done. Do I want this to be an actual thing? I'm gonna say yes, but I know for a fact that it won't be done as an actual thing because Power Rangers is for kids. Are they gonna like? They're actually working on a Power Rangers film right now, and it's being made by Lionsgate, I think. And it is gonna be probably like rated PG or PG-13, most likely PG-13 because it's Lionsgate.
Yeah.
But I can't wait. I love Power Rangers. I've watched Power Rangers since I was a little boy. Not the new Power Rangers stuff, but like Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. And I heard that the White Ranger, or like Jason, the guy who plays the White Ranger, is going to be doing like a cameo or something in the film. So I think that's going to be really cool. Do you think that they should like do the same dark tone that they did with this and incorporate it into the actual Power Rangers film? Or do you think they should just keep on doing like the kids stuff?
I think because the film on YouTube is more based for an older audience who watched it when they were kids back in like I think the early 2000s, right?
Actually, I think it was early 90s.
No, early 90s.
Yeah.
And so they, or like now in 2015, are probably like what, maybe 20, between 25.
If they watched it in the late 90s, they were probably like maybe 10 or 11 years old. So they are most likely probably like, I don't know, in their 30s maybe?
30s.
Yeah.
So I think that is based for that generation. So that's why it's so gory. It's not for kids. So I think if they do the movie, I think they should base it more on the show. So it's more for a general audience. Yeah. And not just for
the fans of like, Yeah, that definitely, you made a really good point. Like, that short film was for fans from the 90s.
Yes.
Like, most definitely. If they were to make a movie, it would have to be for a general audience. Like, that's what movies are really for. Like, especially reboots. Like, they have to not only, like, cater to older fans, they need to cater to, like, new fans, because, like, they want to bring new people into this franchise. And I will have to agree, like, doing, like, a dark tone for the new Power Rangers film isn't necessarily going to help them out, because like that's kind of like the same mistake that they did with the Dredd film. Is like it was really dark, and they, there was so much negative feedback from like the Judge Dredd movie with Sylvester Stallone that like people weren't going to be watching it, and since they made it like so dark and rated R and serious and stuff like that, it backfired. It didn't make much money, but it brought in like this cult following. So I feel as though they're going to really have to bring in like PG-13 elements to make a wider audience, most definitely.
Yes.
I mean, and I don't have a problem with that. There are a lot of films out there that Lionsgate has made that have maintained a PG-13 rating, like Godzilla, Pacific Rim. Pacific Rim is actually a really good example.
Great movie.
Yeah, very great movie. I feel as though the guys who made Pacific Rim could most definitely make a Power Rangers film, because like Megazords and stuff like that, and like like mechs, so they could easily do that. Like as long as they don't like make it into like a kids movie. Like if it has like the perfect balance of humor and kid elements and adult elements, like Avengers, for example, I'm going to say Avengers, then they could actually really fulfill a really awesome Power Rangers film. Should they make it as dark as the short film that we just saw on YouTube? Probably not. It's going to backfire. So, yeah, that's what we really think about the Power Rangers short film. As a fan, I absolutely loved it. I know the original Power Rangers think differently of it. Like I said, the Red Ranger liked it for what it was, but he just didn't like it because like it was trying to be connected to this kid show. But for what it was trying to do, it was really well done, and I would recommend anybody who's a fan of Power Rangers to watch this.
And you love gore.
And you love gore, because there's a lot of gore. Alright guys, thank you so much for checking out our thoughts of the Power Rangers fan film that was released a couple weeks ago. Sorry about that, that it took so long to do this video. It's just the comments sometimes appear as spam when when you put links in there. But yeah, Kate, thank you so much for giving us this opportunity to do this. I actually wanted to talk about this and give out my thoughts. And yeah, add me on Facebook and Instagram because you're really attractive, bae. Yeah. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I am Corbin Stuckey.
I'm Cody Pentecost. I'm also on Facebook and Instagram.
Just gonna be talking to me though.
Well, no, me.
And this is Pixel Talk.
Thank you.